Welcome to Armchair Bookers. I'm your host, the Vampiro Hardcastle. This is my co-host,
Steelman Christopher Steele.
Also the proprietor of Steele-Rhoads Wrestling.
Alright, so
welcome to Devil's Night 2018.
I will read the matches off.
And I will give you the in-betweens. He'll tell you the match, I will tell you what happened.
Alright, so we hit the first match of the evening is the Bludgeon Brothers versus the Shield.
Okay. This goes against everybody's, your and I's grain in particular, but the Bludgeon Brothers come out first.
Right.
Because, well, fuck it, why not? As the Shield is coming down, Enzo's doing his, on mic bullshit. Just basically attracting attention to him as they enter through the audience. Well, Braun's like, fuck that. Gets out of the ring, grabs both the hammers that the Bludgeon Brothers carry, and just creams, just solid creams Enzo. Takes both hammers, boom, right across the head. Concheros him basically with two hammers. As he hits the ground, Braun grabs him by the ankle, walks off to the side of the ramp, and proceeds to Hulk Loki smash his ass. Just boom, 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 and just
puny Enzo.
Basically, walks away and gives him the old puny Enzo.
And
the Shield storm the ring to start attacking the Bludgeon Brothers, separating them as quickly as possible. It's supposed to be 3-on-3, 6-man, no DQ, no count out. The first two people that are actually in the ring, one from Bludgeon Brothers, Eric Rowan. The one from the Shield is Roman Reigns. They hit the so those are the two legal guys at the moment. But at this point, it's chaos. Everybody is fighting. Those two are fighting in the ring, yes, but everybody else is. Seth and Dean have taken Luke Harper off into the audience, beating the piss out of him. Chris Hero has taken chairs and has just started throwing chairs, gotten in the audience and started grabbing people's chairs and throwing them at Braun just to keep him the hell away from ring, basically luring him away. And in doing so, leaving it just Roman and Rowan in the ring. It's basically a one-on-one match between Roman and Rowan because the rest of the teams are scattered out throughout the arena. Roman soundly beats the hell out of Eric Rowan with everything in sight and then proceeds to hit him with, this is one spot I've always wanted to see Roman do. Okay, he takes a chair and sets it up on the apron, wedging it under the rope, hanging out to the outside. It sets them up for the drive-by, and drive-by kicks the chair into Eric Rowan's face and head and shit. Okay, Rowan rolls in, Roman gets in, ooh, rah! Hits him, boom, spear. Pins him, 1-2, kick out. Meanwhile, Seth and Dean have Luke Harper handcuffed to the balcony like this, 2-on-1. They've pretty much got a good handle on him. So Luke Harper is gone. He's over there stuck. Seth and Dean rush back into the ring and hit him with the Cerberus bomb, as I like to call it, the triple power bomb. Not just once, not just twice, but 3 times. They take out the timekeeper's table, pick him back up, take out the German announce table, pick him back up, put him through the guardrail. Grab his ass, throw him in the ring. All 3 of them put a foot on his chest. 1, 2, 3. Fists in the center. The Shield is the new 6-man tag team champions. Okay. Yeah.
alright, so the next match is Paige versus Ronda Rousey. Pinfall only.
For the women's championship.
For the women's championship.
This one, they both make their entrances as normal. Get announced. Mind you, this is after the 10 minutes of cleanup from the Shield, the Shield Bludgeon Brothers match. So there's a little bit of time there. The audience is getting kind of restless.
Oh, and I do want to say, I wish Roman Reigns the best of luck.
Oh yes.
He just announced his leukemia is back. It's very. I think it's very sad.
I found it very sad too. He looked sick. I think that's a lot of the reason they let him use the chest protector thing is less for his protection, but more to make him look bulk, because his arms looked huge, but his chest and abdomen looked seriously malnourished, diminished. He's definitely fighting something.
I wish him the best.
Speedy recovery.
Hopefully he has a speedy recovery. It's actually, I think it's a big loss.
Oh, extremely big loss.
A huge loss.
He was this current generation's John Cena, like very divisive among people, but everyone can agree that he's a great talent in the ring, and everyone can agree he is not good on the mic.
No, he's not good on the mic
with scripted bullshit.
With scripted bullshit,
him on a mic by himself, he can go. Right, the man can go. And
that's look at his shit with John Cena.
Oh yeah. Let him go off the cuff, and he's gold. He's just like his family. All of his family were great awesome promos.
Right.
They all got wedged into characters though. Even The Rock. Yeah, his character was the great promo, and then he even got wedged into that, and it's like he's more than that. You know, he's actually got talent in ring. But why use it when mic skills can get you over? Talent in ring, all it does is get you hurt. Talk a big game, 6 moves of doom, done. Oh, and speaking of 6 moves of doom, if John Cena ever appears in Steele-Rhoads Wrestling for any reason whatsoever, he is never using the lightning fist, ever. I don't care. That is the dumbest thing I have ever seen.
That's how you want to call it.
No, they call it some Chinese thing, but it translates to lightning fist. That's what it's pretty much called everywhere. Okay. Back to Paige and Ronda. Okay. Ronda beats the shit out of Paige, but can't score a pinfall because Paige is smart enough to constantly stay near the ropes. Any fingers, toes. She even whips her head a little bit and gets some hair on the rope. Which pushes Ronda to the point of super pissed, to the point of she starts making mistakes, and that's where Paige takes advantage. She moves out of the way and lets Ronda eat the post, pulls her out, gives her a couple of punches, and kicks back in some.
That's actually viable.
Yeah. Oh, I know.
Paige
literally irritates her to the point where she starts making mistakes.
Right,
technically beating herself up because Paige uses her momentum against her, and it's exactly that, to the point where Ronda's eaten enough freaking posts and run into enough shit that it's really starting to wear on her, and Paige hits her with the rampage, the cradle DDT rampage thing. It gets a 2 count. Ronda puts her in an armbar. Does no good. Or it's what the hell? I'm not even going to ask her. You're doing this for nothing. I mean, you can hold it all day. It's not.
Submissions don't count.
Submissions don't mean nothing. Ronda, pissed off, gets up, shoves the ref. Paige takes this opportunity to give a quick roll-up. Ronda kicks out. But as soon as she kicks out, roll up, Ronda just basically rolls back onto her feet. Paige already pops right up, one hand behind her head, Paige Turner. Nails her with a frickin' Paige Turner, holds the leg, 1, 2, 3. Paige uses Ronda's anger to score a victory.
Alright, and then we got John Morrison challenging Adam Cole, baby, for the All-Star Championship.
Okay.
In a ladder match.
Ladder match, no less. This is almost exactly what you would expect from a match from these two. A lot of good spots, a lot of brain busters, a lot of high-flying whatnots. Just basically going to cut to the end of this because it looks like Morrison is soundly going to get the All-Star Championship. But Morrison is a spot monkey. And he's going up, he sees the belt, but he also sees a prone Adam Cole, and he's just like, man, I can make that highlight reel. Oh, yeah. So he gets up on top of the ladder and goes for a Starship Paint off of the ladder and misses. Adam Cole rolls out of the way. And John Morrison eats it hard. So Adam Cole just cruises in and grabs himself the All-Star Championship because he is the All-Star, baby. But it leaves a wide open door for Morrison to get another shot because that match was nothing but highlight reel, and Morrison was like, I want that cherry on top. And, he basically beats himself. Yeah.
Next match is Raven challenging for the Universal
Ultraviolent
TV title in a
Bowery Cage death match.
Bowery Cage death match
against Moi.
Against this man here. This one you probably got a little bit.
I got a little bit with this one, yeah. Entrances are made. Raven, when Raven makes his entrance to begin with, he tells the flock, "Get the hell out of here! Stay the fuck out of this match. Don't even show your faces. It's a cage match, but I don't want him to use any excuse that you distracted him from the outside. That you slid me some kind of cheap weapon. All the cheap weapons are already in there. We don't need any more. All right, you guys just fucking go enjoy the day. I've got this." Raven gets in. No sign of anyone from the flock around at all. No one. I, on the other hand, am like, fuck that shit. I bring the Young Bucks. I bring the Outsiders. I bring Adam Cole. I bring CM. I bring frickin' everybody. I surround the ring just to make sure no one sneaks in and fucking starts no shit. Because it's Raven. He's going to be crafty like that.
Hold on a minute. All right.
Okay.
We're back.
It was just a pause for you. It was about a half hour for us.
We're gonna go longer.
Steel Club has the ring surrounded. I've already made my entrance. The cage is closed. Everybody's got their seats and their popcorn. Literally exactly what the Steel Club does. They all are like, popcorn. This is going to be entertaining as shit. Well, it just starts off. Like, as soon as I roll in the fucking ring, I just grab the nearest whatever, just fling it across the fucking ring and scream, "Ring the bell." Like, bell rings. By the way, the ref is not in the cage with us. He makes all the counts and calls from outside the ring because he doesn't want to be a part of this fucking chaos.
Right.
I don't know how to really describe this. It is basically, you remember every hardcore match ever in WWE is basically like that. There's like the ring has trash cans on each corner loaded with weapons, anything you could think of, VCRs, irons, frying pans, kendo sticks, which is, I grab a frying pan and through it, say, "Scream, ring the bell." I pull a kendo stick out and just start wailing on Raven and wailing on Raven and wailing on Raven. I'm going to get the fucking upper hand on this. It's Raven. I'm doing nothing but pissing him off right now. It's a fucking kendo stick. He's like, "Yeah, Sandman numbed me to these in '96. Please try again." Fucking drop toe holds me into the trash can. Fucking boom. Son of a whore. Raven beats the shit out of me. Like, everything he could fucking muster. Sets up a chair. Drop the hold in the chair. Pulls the chair up. Wraps around my fucking ankle. It gives the old ankle stomp chair shtick. Like, he leaves me, like, I keep scrambling from corner to corner, just like throwing shit back at him. It is basically like watching Gilbert in a match against Raven, because I'm just like trying to I'm struggling to get any kind of foothold against the hardcore legend that is Raven. Well, he gets me trapped in the corner, grabs a stop sign, and just wraps it. You know the old cartoon where their head is indented. Yeah, it's basically that. He leaves me standing there, and it's like balanced on my shit. And boom, boom, boom. Slump into the corner, and there's just like a weird brightness in my eyes that kind of shows up into it. I'm happy, yet I'm not paying attention to Raven anymore. And he's stomping the piss out of me as I'm like fucking staring. Just kind of getting smirkier and smirkier. Grab his ankle, spin his ass around, take these two fingers, poke him right in the asshole. He's like, "What the hell was that?" And just didn't, enough to distract him. Rip the trash can that's wired to the corner off, still full of shit. Just start pounding the crap out of him. I find the wire that was connecting. I grab that wire, I wrap it around Raven's arm, and I fucking chain him, like wire him to the fucking cage, and just soundly beat the shit out of him. Like the best way to describe it is, you remember when Tommy Dreamer and Raven in ECW faced off in the cage? and there was just weapons littered everywhere. But Tommy Dreamer somehow got Raven handcuffed to the side of the cage, and he just unleashes everything. Like he grabs the chair, leans back, takes 6 good running steps forward, and just creams him right in the face. Well, I do the same thing, but with the dented end of the stop sign that he just wrapped around my head, I flatten it back out using his head. Okay. He's done. Like, out. He's literally just, like, hanging, like, his feet haven't been touching, the bottoms of his feet haven't been touching the ground for about 3 minutes by the time I get done with him. Pull him over, pin him, 1, 2, 3. Steel Club comes in, congratulates me, and I'm just like, get the hell away from me. What the fuck are you people? What the hell's the matter with you assholes? What the fuck are you doing out here mocking me with popcorn anyway, dicks? And they're just like, what the fuck is his problem? Total change of personality. Total grind shift. It's no longer, oh yeah, here you go. I'm like, give me my fucking belt. I got other shit to go collect. That's basically where I just leave them like standing around going, what the fuck is... I'm going to follow him back because that's what happens. These assholes are going to take 20 minutes to clean up this mess. This basically, Devil's Night is basically Devil on the cleanup crew for the ring. Honestly.
Alright, so the next match is CM Punk's Best in the World Open Challenge. And Jeff Hardy is the one that
answers the call. Well, this one goes pretty part and parcel with every Jeff Hardy CM Punk match you've ever seen. Very technical, kind of brawly at points, but not super brawly. But I'll just get to the finish on this one because it's all I really could think of. I was trying to think of a really good finish for it. Jeff lays Punk out with a DDT, goes for a Swanton Bomb, hits it. 1, 2, Punk puts his foot on the rope. Too close to the rope. Shouldn't have used the Swanton. Like, son of a bitch. Jeff picks him up, pulls him in, wah, goes for the Twist of Fate, goes like that, and just as soon as he jumps up to put the impact on it, Punk goes like this, grabs him around, slams his ass to the ground, and puts him in the Anaconda Vice, right in the dead center of the ring, and pulls out a victory, a submission victory right in the dead center of the ring. Because CM Punk is the best in the world.
Alright.
Or at least he thinks so. Yeah.
And then we got the mirror match.
Yeah.
Diesel versus Oz versus Vinny Vegas versus Kevin Nash versus Super Shredder.
Yes. Now, right off the bat, everybody makes their entrance. Super Shredder's the last one to come down. He's going for a special entrance. Comes around under the scaffolding and rafters and whatnot, like the stage. And as he's walking, everything collapses on him, and he's in a pile of rubble. But all of a sudden, a hand bursts from the pile of rubble. He goes, "Ugh!" And that's Super Shredder's entrance and exit of the. It's a 4-way dance. Super Shredder was there for comedic effect only. He's the first one eliminated by not even making it to the ring. The bell rings. Diesel and Nash just look at each other and go, and nod like, yeah, we'll see each other here in a minute. And they split up and beat the hell out of Vinny Vegas and Oz. Well, Diesel's taking on Oz. Vinny Vegas is taking on Kevin Nash. Diesel soundly beats the shit out of Oz. No ifs, ands, or buts, because let's admit it. When he was Oz, he had 3 of the 6 moves of Doom that Kevin Nash had at the time. He only had the elbows, the hip deal, and the hair flip. Wait, no, he didn't have the hair flip yet. So no, he side slam. That was the other one because he didn't even do a powerbomb at that point. So, but Diesel at that point had all 6 moves of Doom. So Oz is gotten rid of by Diesel. Kevin Nash gets rid of Vinny Vegas, pretty much in the same manner, same basic. Just they're both outmanned by the moves of Doom. So you see a lot of elbows and in the corner and hip checks and side slams and Beals, and it's pretty much a Kevin Nash match, right? Yeah, there we go. It gets down to Diesel and Kevin Nash, and they have a hair flip off. Kevin Nash, and Diesel's just like, boom. And Kevin Nash catches him with a big boot right to the chin. He does the hair flip and puts it just as soon as the fist goes up, boot catches his chin, picks his ass back up, power bomb, 1, 2, 3. Kevin Nash is the best Kevin Nash that could be Kevin Nash because he is in fact Kevin Nash. Next match on the card.
Next match on the card is Bobby Roode versus Sting in a tables match.
I haven't had a tables match. I don't think we've ever had a tables match. We might have had a few, but not like we should. And we don't get any in WWE anymore. Crap.
Alright.
Entrances are made. Everything goes off without a hitch. It's old school 80s style wrestling. They start off with hammer and lock up, and Rude pushes Sting off, and Sting comes back in and pushes Rude off.
Because even though Rude
is a modern wrestler,
he wrestles old
80s
school.
style, yes.
And Sting, come on, he
is
started 80s.
Right. Well, they do the little hammer off, push offs, whatnot, and Rude's like, all right, hell no, we're going old school. Give me the hand. Give me the hand. Test of strength. Test of strength. Let's do this. Let's do this. Sting's like, I trust you. We can do a test of strength. Let's have some fun with this. As soon as they make contact with hands, Bobby Roode kicks him in the gut. Of course, it's fucking Bobby Roode. He's Steel Club. Right. He's gonna take every fucking chance he can to win. And fucking boom, boots his ass in the stomach. Ha! Should have trusted me, asshole. Pulls him in. Goes for the glorious DDT. Does not pull it off. Sting pushes him off and backs out. But Sting pushes him into the corner, and as he backs out, he's like, Stinger Splash. Goes for Stinger Splash, Bobby Roode move. Bounces him off of that. I could describe it move for move like I'm doing right now, but they go for their spots, they miss back and forth and miss back and forth and miss back and forth to the point where they're just like, I can't beat him with my shtick. He knows my shtick. So they start just basically brawling throughout the arena, and they're both trying to get to the top row. And the way we have tables matches set up in Steele-Rhoads wrestling is everywhere. There are tables littering every possible area, already set up. I mean, we don't want the guys to have to worry about setting up tables. They're already set up. What the hell? Why? The ring is clean, but everything else is just tables. Well, Bobby and Sting are punching the shit out of each other on the top ropes. Contact made, like identical timing. Boom, 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 boom. And the very last one, they both wind up and punch each other off of the top rope, through both sets of table, or through both tables, and Bobby Roode and Sting's table match ends in a draw.
Alright, and the final match is Triple H versus Randy Savage with Liz in a Falls Count Anywhere Global Championship.
Macho Man makes...
I will be right back. You can go ahead.
Right on. Macho Man makes his entrance without any... with nothing really big happens in his entrance. He comes out and he does his typical spiel and whatnot. Triple H music hits. No one comes out. Music shuts the music off, resets everything. Music hits again. No one shows up. And Macho Man grabs the mic. He's like, if this happens one more time, he forfeits the title. It's all mine. I mean, if he forfeits the match, he forfeits the title. And it's like, all right, whatever, I guess. Music hits this time. Nothing. No one. Macho Man's just like, all right, this is bullshit. And as soon as he turns around, Triple H is already standing right behind him with the hammer and the title, one in each hand. Just death stare right at fucking Macho Man like it's over for you. Drops the belt, drops the hammer, and just creams his ass outside of the ring. One solid, good clothesline. The Triple H Mick Foley clothesline. You know the one I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
You just boot hits him, rolls out, and just keeps going. The fight is on. They fight their way up the fucking ramp. Triple H just wanted to throw him off his game. Everybody expects an entrance from the champion. He was already there. He's like, I've been here since the first time it hit. He was standing behind him the whole time. The lights never came up. The music dropped. They reset all the whatnots, but lights never came back up. So Macho was like, "This is bullshit." But okay, fights up the ramp. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Triple H hits the running knee hook deal. Macho Man hits him with a couple of axe handles off of like higher points. Macho Man is getting a good advantage because he's hitting with everything that's not nailed down, and gets him over to like the balcony area. There's the balcony up here, and where they have all the electrical equipment for the production area. Blasts him out onto the one of the electrical tables. Looks up and he's like, "I got this." Wails on him. He gives him a good, another 7 to 10 shots. Climbs up onto the balcony, gets the point, looks down, jumps off for an elbow drop onto the production table, and Triple H moves. And Macho Man creams through the fucking table, sparks and debris everywhere. Out cold. He jumped from like 12 feet to just go through a table and hit concrete below that. And Triple H just throws an arm over him. Doesn't even want to get up to pedigree his ass. He just throws an arm over him. The rest of 1, 2, 3. Triple H wins because Macho Man beat himself.
Right. And that would be...
And that concludes Devil's Night 2018. Because when he hits the production table, we have about 45 seconds before everything dies. The feed, the electricity, everything. The last power surge of him getting the 1, 2, 3, and we're out. Don't even get a Chiron at the end of the fucking video.
Alright, so that ends the show.
That ends the show. You want to do a wrestling picture of this, or since we already did one for...
I think we can skip it.
Alright, cool.
Like, share, subscribe.
Comment.
Tell your friends.
Tell your enemies.
Tell your friends.
Tell your frenemies. Notification button. Click. Until next time, book it right and
ring the bell.
peace.